What's good, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Info. We're on the ride along, and we are turning corners with my girl, Molly Federal. Is it that's the whole name? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it's either just Molly or Molly Federal.
Okay, so.
Or the largest.
I like that too. So what's good? How have you been? Haven't seen you since you did the pit and like it blew up, like for real. So what have you been up to? What's going on with you?
I've been good. I've been working, put out my project and all of that. So, and just videos after videos and yeah, just outside.
That you have to be outside. Listen, I've seen more videos of you on Instagram and social media this year than like, so are you changing that up? Well, anyway, we'll get to that. All right. For those of you who are just discovering who Molly Federal is, like, who is Molly? Who is Molly Federal?
Well, I'm a dope artist from the Bronx.
Boogie down.
Yes, and I just want to spit them hard bars and just show people what, back to what real hip hop is. So that's Molly. Molly is real hip hop.
Real hip hop. Now, when you say real hip hop, what does that mean to you? Like, what does that mean? Real
like real bars, like storytelling, and just your everyday life.
Mm-hmm. So, how did growing up in the Bronx like influence your music and your mindset? Did you have a tough life, or was it just kind of just a regular life?
I mean, my mom, she always, made it happen for us, but it
as most moms do.
Easy.
Shout out to mom.
Right. It wasn't always easy, so I didn't have everything that I wanted growing up. So, when I seen like even rapping and all of this would make an opportunity for that to happen for my family, that's what made me interested in doing music as well. But I always loved it because of my stepfather. He was a rapper, engineer, and producer.
Okay.
So he had the studio at home. I used to always be in the crib with him, watching what he do, and I was like, I want to do that too. So
how old were you? Like, when did you realize?
I was 13 when I first started writing.
And that's when you realized that this is more than just a dream? Like, did you start with poetry, or did you just start with music?
I started with music.
Yeah,
I would do poetry because when I was in school, in writing class and stuff like that, I was always good with the poetry, and it was because of that, because I was interested in the music. But I started off literally writing raps.
Like rap.
Yeah, my stepfather gave me a pen and a book, one of them composition books.
Yeah.
And a pen, and was like, look, if you're gonna tell your story, only you could do it.
Do you remember your first rap?
I don't remember. I remember what beat it was. I just don't remember the words.
What beat was it?
Chingy right there. And I did what's his name?
Shout out to STL.
Gucci Man Wasted.
13? You were writing like at 13?
I don't know how old I did like Gucci Man Wasted, but my very first was Chingy.
So were your raps how they are they now, or were you kind of, I know you've changed it up, of course, since you've been 13, but were you kind of, what were you talking about at 13 compared to now?
Like I said, like my father told me that I had to tell my story. So I pretty much think that I still have that in me, like with telling my story and things that I experience and go through, and then other things that I seen other people experience well. It's not always just my story. It could be something I seen somebody else experience as well. So like, so with seeing all of that definitely inspired me.
Yeah, because the Bronx is busy, so there's a lot to pick up.
Yeah, growing up in the Bronx was definitely hard. It was definitely hard.
I hear that a lot. Like but it really can shape you and mold you to the.
Yeah.
You could go there, you can go negative or you can go positive.
You just gotta stay motivated and stay focused.
Yeah.
As long as you do that, you won't have no distractions.
That part. Now, who came up with the name Molly Federal? How did that come out?
So I was always just Molly or Molly McCoy, but that's when I started working with Nimrod and became the first lady of Federal. I decided to drop McCoy and add Federal to the end of my name. So it was an idea that me and Nimrod mutually came up with. So
let's get into your album Hood Mommy. So what story were you determined to tell with that project? Or were you trying to tell a story, or just kind of giving like
That's my very first project that I ever put out, like, ever.
Was it
like,
scary?
No mixtape, no nothing. Yes, it was scary, but it was just like a long time coming. That's how I felt. So, and I think you could hear that in the album. Like, it was like you could hear the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to give. Like, that's why I named it Hood Mommy, because I wanted people to see like how I grew up in the Bronx and the hood side of me, but then I still wanted them to see like I could still get commercial or still have like, you know, little girly songs and my little classy music as well. So
I get it.
yeah, and so in there you definitely get all of that.
You get all of it. Now, what song on your album best represents you?
I'm gonna say My Life.
Yeah.
Because that one was basically me telling my story. So talk about how my father was locked up, how I was locked up, and
Really?
yeah, it was just a lot. How I started working with Nimrod and
Yeah.
everything.
So now you brought up a new topic. So being locked up, like how long were you locked up for?
I wasn't locked up for a very long time, but
But still, it affected you.
I mean, that was a big thing in my life. I got locked up for mistaken identity.
Hell no.
For something I did not do, and I almost went to jail for like 7 to 10 years.
Shut up.
Yeah, because the guy that some guy got beat up at a club, and he got his jaw wired, all that. They had camera footage and everything, and they were saying it was me on the camera because I guess the person that fought, she had pink hair, and I had pink hair at the time.
Right.
And these people, they went on Facebook and literally was on my page and was like, "Oh, that's the girl right there."
No.
It took my picture from Facebook to the police, and the police arrested me. I did not know these people. I'd never been to the place. None of that. I went on trial for like 2 years. It was crazy. I beat trial.
Thank God.
Thank God. But yeah, it was scary.
No.
I was on the island. I was I was on road.
Not the island.
Yeah, they put me through the system and everything. Yes.
That's scary.
It was scary, and it was not me. I was in there like, I was losing it because it was really not me. I did not know these people, and even on trial, the girl was like, "That is her." I see the girl right there in the white sweater. I was like,
okay, so you got to tell me how you got what happened. Like, obviously, you didn't go to jail. Obviously,
yeah. The jury.
They just didn't believe him.
Innocent, yeah.
Thank God.
They seen the video. First of all, they had the identity they had for the person.
Okay.
Was black female 5'5". I am black, but when you look at me, you think Latino,
right?
And
immediately.
And I'm not 5'5". I'm 5 feet. Exactly.
Like, you're not tall.
And I was slim. The person on there was thick. They had hips and all of that. Like, it did not look.
They just went with the hair.
The jury told, because during the trial you can't talk to the jury.
Right.
But after they spoke to me and they seen me, and they was like, "That was not you in the video." They kept saying it, and then I had proof that I was in a federal prison visiting my dad. They had me sign in. I was in New Jersey, like 3 hours away, 2-3 hours away, visiting my dad.
God.
So that saved me.
Thank God for that too. I'm really over here feeling this for a moment. Like, that's some scary shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm glad you're good, and they had some sense.
Yes.
That's. But listen, you got to keep track. Like, they tell people, like, kind of keep track of where you were and where you've been and what dates are this and that.
Yeah, because
you might
when
need
they
it.
asked me, it was 2 months after the incident happened. So when they're asking me, "Where were you on this day?" and I'm like, I don't know.
You don't even think about it. Right.
No. Do you know this person? No. Have you ever been here? No. So I was like completely confused. So I had to go back. Like when I spoke to my father about it, my father was like, "What was the date they said?"
Right.
And my father, he's locked up, so he keep up with everything. We even took pictures that day. So
thank God for that.
He puts the date.
So you had proof, right,
of every picture that's taken.
Mm-hmm.
So when he did that, he had the officers and his lawyer and people that that's working with him on his case. He had them get the sign-in sheet from when I signed in to go see him, and that just cleared up everything. Like, how can I be in 2 places at one time? Or how can I go to do that and flee? I don't drive.
Okay.
So how can I flee
there and then run to go see your dad and come back? That's too much. Okay.
So thank God.
Amen. Listen,
I'm here today.
There you go. It was meant to be for you to get through that, and now you're here.
Right.
All right. We're going to move on. That was a lot. You're sitting there shaking your head. Like, I can't even imagine the anxiety level you were at. Because being that we found out we're Libra gang here, I know how my anxiety
Yeah,
is.
my anxiety was
Oh,
real high. I was in there like, oh my God, like, I don't know what you're talking.
That's crazy.
I thought I was losing it. After a while, I was like, man, was I there?
Like, wait, what was it? Wow. I had pink hair though.
Yeah.
I really started really thinking about it. Yeah. We're gonna move on. Oh my God. So, talking about female MCs and females in hip hop, they're dominating the culture right now. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think it's the women's time?
Honestly, yeah, I definitely think so. I think that everybody is getting their opportunity. I feel like, I mean, it's always, to me, I feel like everybody has their time and everybody could win. Like,
It's sure.
so.
Now, who are some of your favorites out there?
I'm gonna say a lot. I love Cardi.
Who doesn't? I love Cardi
She
B.
from the Bronx and she a Libra.
It
Well,
can't
I
get
love
any better
Cardi.
than that.
I love Cardi, and you know what I love about her too. Besides that, I love her hustle.
You
I
like
love her
her?
hustle. Like,
Yeah.
you all them babies, and she's still working. You know what I'm saying? Even from like when she first started coming out of the strip club, blah blah blah. Like, she did what she had to do to get where she at right now. So
Right.
it shows like you got to put in that work to get
You definitely do.
right.
You can't play around. You got to get to
So
it.
I definitely love Cardi. Of course, Nicki. I love Nicki. Kim is one of my inspirations. I used to sneak and listen to my mom's Little Kim albums and all of that when I was younger growing up. So I definitely love Little Kim. Missy. I love Missy Elliott. Let me see some of the newcomers. I love Lotto.
I like Lotto, yeah. I was a fan of Lotto because I was watching her on that what was it, the rap game?
Yeah,
with
coming up
Jermaine.
Jermaine Dupri.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I love how she evolved. That was
I didn't expect that. from
Yeah,
her. And
yeah.
just like I didn't think she was gonna go the lane she went in. More of just real like
yeah, but
I
she's
won't say ratchet, but because she's not ratchet at all. But like real provocative. That's the word I want to say. Provocative. But it makes sense.
But I listen to a lot of underground.
You
like,
do?
and coming up, like, you know, with me and stuff. So I like artists like I like Honey Diamond. I like K Goddess. I like Big Yellow. Shout out to Big Yellow. That's the sis. Ruthie LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah, artists like that.
Well, it's good. I mean, you have to be, well-rounded as a female artist. Listen to everything. Old school, what they consider old school, up to now. Like you said, like Little Kim, she's old school now.
Yeah, she's definitely old
but
school now,
it's she's still relevant to this day.
she's still on top of everybody.
What challenges have you faced as a woman in hip hop?
Well, a lot of people thinking that I can, keep up with the guys.
You totally can. I've seen you. You're the first lady of
a lot
Federal,
of people
right?
get surprised. They see me, they don't think, what's gonna come out is gonna come out. So.
No, I didn't. When I first saw you rap with the whole group, I forget where we were. It was in the Bronx for sure. I think it was some venue that they were doing a showcase, and you guys were doing like a short movie or video
Shooting a
clip,
video
out front. And then all the guys were rapping, and then you jumped
welcome to
in.
Federal.
Yeah, you jumped in. I'm like, wait a minute. I tapped in, and I'm like, hey, what's that?
I know. I think it was a competition that day, and I wasn't a part of the competition. And I think you went to him and was like, "Yeah, the one with the red hair, she won." He was like, "She's not."
That's exactly that day. Yeah, you're like, I wasn't involved. I'm like, but still, I'm picking her.
That day.
Yeah, I was one of the judges. Now I remember. Yeah. And you were in the competition. I'm like, well, she won anyway, so. And then you came and did the pitch shortly after that. Yep. I knew what I was doing.
Yes, ma'am.
You know you're fired. All right. Who are some of how do you make Molly Federal stand out from everybody else? Because like you said, there's a lot of female artists. So how are you going to stand out from everybody else?
I stay in my lane, and then I do different things. Like, all my music don't sound the same.
No, it doesn't. You do change it up.
Yeah, I change it up. Like, I got a couple of R&B songs. Them be having me in the studio singing and stuff now. So, like, I try to. Yeah, I don't feel like I can sing. I
You can
feel
hold
like
the note.
yeah, I
Okay,
guess
you
I
can
can hold the note.
note.
You add a little auto tune to it. It sounds nice.
Okay, you don't supposed to say that part.
I mean, I'm just look. See, that's what keeps me different from everybody else. Just keep it real.
Keep it real, yeah. So, walk us through your creative process from idea to finished record. Do you start with the lyrics, or do you start with kind of the beat first?
Most of the time I start with the beat first. Like Nim will send me some fire, and I'll go with that. And a lot of times I start off my verse first,
Mm-hmm.
and then the hook.
Okay.
And I always gotta have, like, for me, I gotta have like quiet and just be in my own zone, in my space. Of course, smoke me a little zone and just chill and
Yeah.
just get in my brain.
Now, do you write like at home, or do you?
Yeah, I write at home.
Okay.
I like both though. Don't
I was
get me
gonna say,
wrong.
do you go to the studio
I like
and kind of
both.
feel it there?
Yeah, I mean, it's always better to write at home, so that when you go to the studio, you could just put everything down,
Mhm.
and then any other things that you want to touch up or whatever, you
Right.
could do
The
that at the
changes,
studio,
things like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But I mean, I like both because I like creating too, like at the studio. Like even if like the producer is there and they make the beat there, and then I start writing there, like that. I like that vibe too, because that's what me and my stepfather used to do. Like as he creating a beat, I'm writing on the side and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then we create the whole song, and then I'll go in there and record. So I used to like doing that a lot.
I like that. So, what do you like doing better, club records or storytelling?
I like storytelling.
Because you can visualize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what I mean, that's what I grew up on.
Right. What inspires your lyrics the most? Real life, emotions, or your imagination?
Oh my God, I be putting all of that together.
You put it all in like one
Yeah.
song, or do you just like?
No. I
this
mean,
is gonna be
different
more of an
songs
emotional
though
song?
too, because it depends. Like it depends on like the flow of the song. Like if I'm writing a love song, I will get real emotional, probably. So it really depends on the vibe of the song.
You have a love song? Like a rap
yeah.
love song?
Yeah, No Better Love.
No Better Love. Okay, yeah, I saw that. And was was there a certain someone that inspired that?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it was. That's all right though. We won't talk about that.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
too much.
How has your sound evolved since your first record release?
It involved a lot. I mean, I get a lot of feedback, a lot of people saying that, they could hear a lot of change in my music and you could hear the hunger more now, and, I'm more lyrical and you can hear my story, so.
Doesn't it seem like though with people when they get on or get signed and make a lot of money, like they lose the hunger? Is that something you are concerned about? Like, are you always gonna have it?
No, because as long as I keep it fun, because that's, you know what I mean? Like, of course I want to make money and do all of that for music, and that takes time, like, but I love music. So this is why I really do it, because it's something I love.
So it's something you're always going to make music.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned since you started really down this road in music?
Not everything is forever, like especially like certain situations, because I done been in and out of a lot of situations, been let down in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
So not everything is guaranteed and forever.
So true. And sometimes that's hard reality, because you're just like, oh my God, this might not work out.
And there could be a lot of people that be selling dreams and all of that too in between. So you be thinking that something is what it's not. So
yeah. What's one mistake you see artists making now, female artists? Like they're making.
Not being themselves.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. I see a lot of upcoming artists like stealing sounds from you know what I mean? Like I could get it, like you see how like Kim inspires me, like I said, Missy. I got a lot of artists that I am inspired by, but I sound like Molly.
You do. You're not picking
I
up any
don't sound like any of these people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I take what, they inspire me from, but I still give me. But a lot of these female artists is missing that. So it's like if you hear certain artists, you'll be like, oh, I thought that was Oh, okay. So
That's not a good thing. No, it's not
at all.
So here's an odd question: if you weren't an artist, if you were not Molly Federal, what would you be doing? What would your career be?
I'm a hairstylist.
Stop.
Yeah, I do hair.
Because every time I see you, got a different hairdo.
And I do it myself.
Are you licensed like cosmetologist?
No, I'm working on it.
It's a good skill to have, though.
Yeah, I'm working on it because I want to open up a salon and I want to do all of that. Like, I want to hold salon, spa, everything.
I like that. Look at you. See, that's that's like a well-rounded person.
Yeah, I would definitely be still, doing business.
What would you call your spa or salon?
The name of my spa? I have no idea. It's because I have so many and like, I don't know.
Well, we'll get back to the music.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I just know that that's something I definitely want to do. That, and I always said I wanted to open up a laundromat. I definitely said that. And I seen the interview, and I think these two guys, they asked Cardi that, and she said it in the interview. And I was like, yo, and I commented under it, and I got so many likes from that, too. Because I was like, yo, I said this, and people was looking at me like, girl. I'm like, you know how much money you make from a laundromat? You know how many people need a laundromat?
Pretty much everybody. And I kid you not, I've said the same thing. Like, a laundromat makes a lot of money. I could open up a laundromat. I could do that. And a hair salon. Yeah, and a car wash. All that. You know, as Libras, we about that coin. Anyway. If you could collaborate with any artist, living, dead, legend, local, who would it be?
Lil Wayne.
Why Lil Wayne?
I love Lil Wayne. That's one of my favorite artists. Another Libra too. But
I was gonna say he's
definitely Lil Wayne. And I definitely would love to do something with Cardi. And definitely Little Kim, because I always looked up to her. So.
Okay. Now, is there an underrated artist you think deserves more recognition?
Yeah, me.
Listen, that's actually a deep good answer.
Well, yeah,
that's exactly what you're supposed to say. If what's something fans would be surprised to learn about Molly Federal?
I guess I could say that I do hair.
Yeah, because I did not know that. That right there was a surprise by itself. What's the best advice you've ever received?
To never stop. Yeah, and I got that from my stepfather. Shout outs to him. I mean, a lot of people say it, but like the way he, you know what I mean? Like, cause he knows he's in the music industry. He done got let down so many times. It's like to this day, like he ain't make it big, and he's still doing music.
Right,
he still
it's
got
in
the
him.
studio.
It's in his heart.
He's still, you know what I mean? He's still doing it. So he always told me that, like, no matter what, it don't matter what it is, you never stop. If this is your goal and this is your dream,
it's your dream. Yeah,
just keep it going.
Yeah, always. I like that. And that's good to hear even when you're young. At 13, 12, 13, when you're really trying to figure things out and think about, what your life's going to be. And just to hear that advice at a young age and coming from your stepdad to a young girl, that's big. That's big. So a lot of girls didn't have that, so even to get that type of information or just that implanted in your head so early, it's instilled something in
my
you.
head. Like, even this, because I know it's a lot of artists that, could feel me on this. There's been times that I'd be like, man, I don't even want to do this no more.
Yeah.
And then I'll think back and be like, all right, I got this far. Why stop now? Like, no.
That's anybody trying to pursue anything that they want to do. Because I feel the same way. I'm like, some days I'm just like,
yeah.
But then I meet people and I talk to people and somebody inspires me like, oh, I really like talking to you. It was a great show. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's
how I felt like, especially like when you work with certain people and then you gotta drop everything and now you're not working with them people no more. You're working with somebody new, start all over. So we're having to go through all of that too. That makes you sometimes be like, oh, come on, I don't even want to do this no more.
So what keeps you motivated then? Like, what do you do?
Like I said, that definitely keeps me motivated. Me just keeping that in my head. My son, definitely keeps me motivated every day. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, them be keeping me motivated every day too. So shout outs to Nimrod.
Definitely shout out to Nimrod. Listen, he was our day one. Like, my first interview ever was Nimrod. So yeah, he's like family, and he's always watching you all work and watching him work with other people and keep motivating and changing. That's inspirational in itself. You know, just to watch other people and what they go through too, you know, and watching your growth. So we're all inspiring each other, whether we know it or not. You know, when you're on social media, when we press that like, it's because
or sharing, commenting,
it's because we
all of that.
are inspired by what you're doing.
Right.
You know? Now, this is a ride along question. We're turning corners, right? We're going through the Bronx. We're riding together, right? What's the first stop we're making and why?
We going through my old stomping ground.
Okay, what street is that? Where's that?
The first one I want to go to is Parkchester. I ain't gonna lie, it's in the Bronx. That's where I grew up, where I was running all through there, and I've experienced a lot over there. So I would definitely want to stop there.
Okay, and where would you take me to eat? Like your favorite place to eat?
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite place to eat in New York, period, is BBQ.
Oh my God. BBQs ain't bad.
I love BBQs.
The first time I ate
you know
BBQs,
what's my favorite thing? It's not even really the drinks are bomb.
Oh my God, those
Yeah,
daiquiris,
the coladas.
everything. Them mutant,
And the wings.
mutant ass, big ass wings.
Now them wings is big as hell. I don't know what the hell is
That's
going
a little
on.
scary.
Them wings is huge.
But you know, the first time I had BBQs was here in New York. But I think it's New York, Atlanta, and I think LA.
Mhm.
But there's the only place I've ever had BBQs in. I'll just go for the drinks. I don't need the wings.
Yeah. Like before, it was good. Like a lot of stuff is not even the same anymore. So
That's true. So what's on your playlist when you're driving alone? Like, who are you listening to?
oh my God, y'all be surprised.
Tell me.
Besides myself and my team,
Right.
I'm listening to like 2000s music and what I grew up on. So you're gonna hear a lot of B2K. You
I didn't expect that. Come on.
Shout out to the verses that just happened too with B2K and Pretty Ricky. I was locked in, but yeah, you're gonna hear a little Pretty Ricky. You're gonna hear Ashanti.
Okay, I like Ashanti. Okay.
All of that, yeah. So all
I
that
did not
2000s.
expect you to say B2K. That was a good one. Finish this sentence. Molly Federer will be remembered for
my realness and for them bars.
that part, right? So, where do you see yourself five years from now?
I pray to the Most High that I am rich and doing everything that I wanted to do. Like, I mean, like everything down to my businesses. My son is straight. He don't got to worry about nothing. You see me everywhere on your TV screen. Like, yeah.
That's good. I like that. You're manifesting that. All right, let's get that one out. Period. All right. We're going to do a quick fire, right? So it's going to be this or that. So you pick which one, right? Some might be controversial, some aren't. All right, here we go. Bars or hooks?
Bars.
Studio all night or early morning sessions?
All night.
You know, all night? Yeah, all night. Yeah. I'm not a morning person at all.
Yeah, I'd rather do overnight.
Freestyle or written?
Written.
Do you freestyle at all?
I mean, even my freestyles I write them down.
Okay, well, so how about off the dome then? Do you do like off the
I
dome?
try, but I suck.
All right, at least you're honest about it. Sneakers or heels?
Oh, I do both. I'm a hood mommy. Yeah, I do both, but
Yeah.
if anything, I don't know, kicks.
All day. But you're throwing a heel if you had to. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gold or diamonds?
Diamonds.
Me too. I like diamonds, like the bling. Old school or new school?
Old school.
Drake or Kendrick?
Ah. Drake.
Really? I'm not gonna judge. That's why when I do these quick fire, then I'm
I like
shocked
both.
when people
It's
say
not hard
certain
for
things.
me. I don't know. I like Kendrick and I like Drake.
Okay, so when they did
But
the song
my
battle,
thing is, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I like Kendrick's comeback a little bit better. But I don't know. I like, as an artist, I like Drake better
Yeah.
because I listen to Drake more.
you listen to Drake
I
more,
don't really
yeah.
listen to Kendrick Lamar like that. Like I would not listen to his whole album. Like it's selective songs that I like from Kendrick Lamar. But Drake, I could listen to his whole album.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that because I know more Drake songs. I'm not saying I'm a Drake fan, but I know more Drake songs
Me too.
than I do
Like
Kendrick.
I'm more Drake than I do Kendrick.
But I did like the song, Not Like Us. I did like it.
I love it.
It was a hit. There you go. All right, Nicki Minaj or Lil' Kim?
Lil' Kim.
Cardi B or Lil' Kim?
Lil' Kim.
Okay,
Lil'
across the
Kim.
board. Boss mode or chill mode?
Ooh, I like both, but boss mode. Get to the money.
Boss mode. You gotta stay in boss mode all the time. All right. Summer anthem or winter vibes?
Summer anthem.
Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
You're quick with these right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do both, but I'm more on Instagram than TikTok.
I am too. I'm getting used to TikTok, but not too much. I'm getting there. Designer brands or independent fashion?
Ooh, independent fashion.
Why is that?
I like upcoming designers and especially black-owned designers and stuff like that. I like to support upcoming.
It seems like they're more creative.
Yeah, and a lot of times with the designer, you're gonna most likely find somebody in the same thing. So, when you go outside the box and, go to somebody that's underground or coming up, and there's people who's gonna be looking at you like, where you get that from? So
like, what's this new artist or this new designer?
I'd rather have on my own thing than what everybody else is wearing.
Even though I do like how Pharrell is taking Louis Vuitton, the direction he's taking Louis Vuitton in, I like that. But I agree with you. Up and coming is much more, trending, like that. Love songs or breakup songs?
Ooh, love songs. I'm a lover girl.
You could write a good, hard
I
rap
could
with a breakup, though, right?
Breakup song, too. I got my heart broken before.
We all have.
Right.
You're like, right. One producer you have to work with before it's all said and done?
Definitely Swiss Beats.
Okay. Why is that? Why you pick Swiss?
I love Swiss Beats. Every beat is hard. And then I love all the artists that he worked with, especially DMX. So.
Shout out to DMX. Shout out to Rough Riders.
Right. And Timbaland. I'm a big fan of Timbaland beats as well.
I am too. Yeah.
Like I did Missy Elliott featuring Nelly Furtado. I think that's her name.
Yeah, Nelly Furtado.
I did one of those as a freestyle as well. I used to love all Missy Elliott's beats, and most of her beats was Timbaland's.
So this is off the cuff. What's your favorite post-show meal?
Post-show meal?
Like after you did a big, huge show and it's time to go out to eat, and just relax with your crew, with, the federal family. What do you eat? What are you eating?
I want some wings. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
I'm a fan of wings.
BBQs?
Yeah. I'm a fan of wings. I love wings and stuff like that. But, I mean, I don't know. Wherever my feet take me.
Right. What's a hidden talent that you have that nobody knows about? Besides
the hair?
The hair.
I'm a good cook. I don't know.
Just random questions. Last thing. What's one song that's not your song that describes your life?
Hard.
Is there any song that resonates with you, like that you remember this when you were coming up and really getting into music? You're probably either a Lil' Kim song or you'd be like, you know what, that I feel that, I understand that movement. Is there a song like that?
If it is, I don't remember right now. It ain't coming to my head.
Well, tell everybody where they can find your music and like where they can spell it out for them. Let everybody know where they can find your music.
Well, my music is on all streaming platforms right now, especially my album Hood Mommy. So make sure y'all check that out. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere.
All right. So thank you so much, Molly, for coming through. I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me on the couch.
Thank you. It's always good seeing you.
We gotta go to BBQ's. That's our spot.
Get them drinks.
Right, Libra gang up in here. But I really do appreciate you coming through.
And one more
coming to the
thing.
set.
One
Yeah.
more thing. One more
What?
thing. One more
What's
thing.
up?
Everybody make sure y'all go check out that Crash Out remix video. It's out on YouTube, and the Crash Out original video is out too. So make sure y'all go see that. It's on Hot 97 as well. So
That's fire. Good for you. Congratulations on that. Listen, I gotta ask you then one more question. How did it feel to hear your song on the radio?
every time I hear my song on the radio, it feels amazing. Like, cause it's like what? How many people watch? I mean, listening. So
Yeah.
you know, like that's always a great feeling. So
Because they always show like documentaries about artists. Like they always show when they first hear their song on the radio, and they're like, "It's my song." Did you do that? Was that your reaction? It was.
And that's every time. Like, I mean, it's been on the radio a few times, so every time it's the same feeling.
That's fire.
Every
I
time
love it.
feel like the first time.
Congratulations on your success, and I wish
Thank
you more
you.
success. Shout out to Federal District. Shout out to Molly. Shout out to Nimrod, the whole family over there. And once again, like I said, appreciate you so much for coming through and doing the pit. And you're gonna have to come back
Yes.
with a whole new hairstyle, you know, and with a
Done by me.
yes, and a new song, you know, whatever you want to do. But we're here. you
Yeah,
know.
we're definitely working. So
All right.
gonna hear new things.
This is your girl, Miss Info, the ride along. We was turning corners with my girl Molly. Make sure y'all check her out. Molly _Federal, right?
Molly _Federal _.
Underscore, right? Keep it locked.